Hey y'all, it's Mr. O'Neill. So we're just gonna hop right in. Today's video, I'm gonna try and keep it short. It's about paragraph structure. It should help you with your graded assignments, and it's gonna help you with AP Lit because of the way that the test has been restructured. So with that being said, we're hopping right in. Go ahead and pause right here. Sorry, I was giving you a chance to pause. Pause right here if you're only on your phone and you don't have anything else to look at. Otherwise, this should be in the Google Classroom. Now, with that being said, we're just going to go through this really quickly. This should be a refresher, but at this point, if you've forgotten, no sweat, got you right here. So, C stands for claim. I want you to think, what point do I want to make? So you're going to read something, it's going to give you a task, it's going to tell you to write something. What point do you want to make based on what that task is? That's what your claim is going to be. Your next piece is going to be evidence. What evidence can I find to support my claim? Now, I want to make a note of something really, really quick. It says 2x right there next to evidence because you want to do this twice. You want to make sure you have two pieces of evidence. The reason being, if one of your pieces is a little weak, or maybe it doesn't support in the way you thought, you have another piece there to keep your argument grounded so that your argument is still valid. With that being said, we're going to move along to the next point, which is going to be A, analysis. I want you to think, how does my evidence support my claim? The analysis is about making sure that those first two pieces are working together. If you're struggling here, you might end up noticing that you have like a piece of evidence that doesn't really work, or that your claim might not be defensible, like the board says. So remember, a defensible claim is not a fact. If you say that the grass is grass, but that's not defensible. So keep that in mind. Last but not least, Link. So the thing about Link is everyone thinks that he's Zelda, but he's not. Sorry. The thing about Link is this. Link asks you to consider, how can I connect this, everything that I've said so far in my paragraph, to a concept? This is just theme, y'all. Link is just theme. We are asking you to write a thematic statement at the end. Why? Because it always shows, one, that everything was connected. If you can tie all of that into a theme, you know what you're talking about. And two, it's kind of like a catch-all, because what you'll end up finding is that your links are just another claim that kind of supports your paragraph. And it just helps you check yourself. It helps tie, like from an organizational standpoint, tie your paragraph together. And it shows like a depth of thought and complexity. You want to do those things. Really, really quick, I want to hit a ratio thing and then I'm out of here. So with respect to ratio, remember, your paragraphs need to follow not only this structure, but they need to have some sort of shape to them. And this is a really easy shape. So you're going to want one sentence in your claim. Now, you might get a claim that's like two sentences because of grammatical structure, things like that. But typically speaking, you want to be able to get your idea in one sentence. Then evidence, you want two pieces of evidence. We already hit why. And with analysis, you want three sentences. Three sentences shows that you thought, and it shows that at least half of your paragraph is analysis, which means half of your paragraph is original thought. And a link, of course, a thematic statement, we've been over that. So we're not going to go too far back with that. Last but not least, if you are following this guide, a paragraph should have 6 to 8 sentences. So keep that in mind when you're turning things in, when you're trying to check yourself, if you're asking if something's long enough. You're the best. Ask questions on Google Classroom. See you later.